אני חייב להגיד שאני מאוד מתרגש, as I have my granddaughter here. She said it's exciting, and it is exciting. So, the President of the State of Israel, Mr. Isaac Herzog, and the First Lady, Michal Herzog. Mrs. Mary Baer, the Chairman of American Friends of Rambam Medical Center. Mrs. Sarah Gredinger, Chairman of the Israeli Friends of Rambam Medical Center. Mrs. Herta Amir, Mr. L. Frank, Mrs. Katie and Danny Rosenkrantz, Professor Emeritus Rafi Biar, President of the International Friends Organization of Rambam, the 2022 Rambam Award recipients, Tatiana and Alan Foreman, Professor Emeritus Peretz Levy, Professor Emeritus Yoram Palti, and Jonathan and Edna Sonis, who could not be with us this evening. Our friends of Rambam from around the world, our faithful Rambam family and my own family, good evening and welcome to the Rambam Summit. I'm excited to be with you for this gala evening of the 2022 Rambam Summit, especially after the past 2 challenging years that cannot be precedented. The pandemic was immense during those 2 years. This was a time when worldwide, at the personal, social, and public levels, we faced an unknown entity that upended our daily existence. Loneliness invaded our lives and the social and family levels. Nevertheless, we experienced wonderful moments of doing and sharing. Moments when Rambam teams in every sector worked beyond and above the call of duty. We do not take any of our staff members for granted. Your commitment and dedication enabled us to open the Sami Ofer Fortified Underground Emergency Hospital for treating COVID-19 patients within 72 hours. An amazing feat. You cared for patients and their families through incredibly difficult circumstances and gave every patient your compassion and tears. We salute you. This was a difficult and challenging time for everyone. Nevertheless, Rambam maintained its pace at every level, whether it was patient care, facilities, or research. We continue to provide quality medical care for all the patients. New staff and managers in all areas join our teams. Infrastructure development continued. Research forged ahead, and new and innovative technology were developed. Past partnership between Rambam, industry, and academia were leveraged to innovate methodologies for better administration, for management of patient care. Some of the devices and software developed during the pandemic are currently being examined for national use. Important collaboration between Rambam and leading worldwide institutions have maintained, including with Stanford Medicine, Sloan Kettering, and Washington Children's Hospital, among others. Today, no one visiting Haifa can miss seeing Hemsley Health Discovery Tower standing tall in the heart of the West Campus, changing the skyline of Haifa, a beacon of research and innovation, holding our promise for new advances for humanity. Adjacent is the Eyal Ofer Heart Hospital, which was officially opened earlier today as part of the Rambam Summit events. An oncological ER and radiological and complementary medicine section are nearing completion in the adjacent Joseph Fishman Oncology Center. And the philanthropy of Herta Amir and the late Paul Amir is enabling us a full renovation of our internal medicine departments inside and out. A pediatric rehabilitation center is in the final planning stages in the Ruth Rappaport Children's Hospital. Rambam has grown, and so has the need for imaging devices and facilities. We now have 2 new PET-CT devices and recently installed 2 new MRIs. Construction will begin soon for 2 new operating rooms, and all this in top-level view of what has been achieved over the past 2 years. All of these extensive activities have been achieved thanks to the unwavering commitment and the vision of the friends from around the world. Our all accomplishments, goals, is ensuring the best possible care for every patient introduced to us. That goal was set by the predecessors who pursued us ahead with forward vision based on unity and coexistence. Our goal is realistic because of the remarkable hospital staff in every sector, the management and the administration teams that stand by me, and because of the people who comprise the Friends Association in Israel and worldwide, who partner with us at every level, with all of us working together, united, and we keep Rambam at the forefront of the world of medicine and bring peace and hope to our thousands of patients and their families. As I consider those who have stood by us, I would be amiss if I did not also remember two faithful and loved friends who are not longer with us. Earlier this year, we said farewell to Mr. Eitan Wertheimer, who was one of the founding fathers of our vision for humanity, actualized here in the West Campus development. Our second loss was the late Mr. Paul Amir, who together with his wife Herta stood beside us for a number of critical infrastructure projects, including the pediatric cardiology and neurosurgical intensive care unit, and now the refurbished internal medicine building. Our condolences go to Herta and the family. It is with great pride that I look back on the past generation who started this great endeavor. Their lives continue to inspire us. Yes, we have shortcomings to overcome and challenges to lay ahead. But we must be thankful for the solid foundation already established and keep our eyes focused on the goal to see the forces that connect us and envision the wonders that will yet be accomplished. We have a lot to be proud of, but our greatest pride is in the fine men and women who are the central to Rambam's success, the people who form a chain from the past to the present, linked together to make our home better place for the sake of the others. Together with our staff and friends, the extended Rambam family, there is no goal or challenge that we cannot achieve. Before closing, I would like to acknowledge my dedicated management team. The last but not least, I would like to thank my dearest wife, Marlene, for 40 years, my children, Adi, Guy, Amit, and Adas, my brother Ruby and their families for standing by me over the years. Thank you all and enjoy the evening. I salute you all.